In this new year, Raleigh has a new mayor.
CBS 17's Galat Malamed sat down with Mayor Janet Cowell to find out what her top priorities are for the city.
Congratulations, Mayor Cowell.
Raleigh's future now in the hands of Mayor Janet Cowell.
The #1 issue facing Raleigh right now is housing.
The newly elected mayor saying there's not enough affordable housing and there's a shortage of units overall.
You mentioned that shortage of units. How do we get enough units online?
Well, part of it is what the past 2 city councils have done, which is diversifying the types of housing that can be built.
For example, pointing to the council allowing accessory dwelling units to be built on someone's property. As for new apartments, she expects the council to have proposals from developers. In the past, people have showed up to council meetings against some rezonings, saying the proposed apartments are not affordable, something I asked Cowell about.
The city really has to be careful. I think all of us know we want to encourage more units and more affordable units, but you cannot mandate that from developers. So this will be an ongoing tension.
She also points to working with faith groups who have expressed interest in working on housing. Cowell's other top priority: public safety.
Getting the pay up is the first priority, and then once you've sort of accomplished that, then you can look at expanding the number of officers.
She says numbers show for a city this size, Raleigh has fewer officers compared to other communities. As for pay, she says there's a large compensation study coming out looking at not just police, but fire and other city employees. Her top priorities of housing and public safety have been 2 major focal points for city leaders in recent years. So I asked her,
What's one idea or plan that you have that nobody's really talking about much?
Well, I was probably one of the fewer candidates to really talk about like trees, the environment, and as we grow and become denser, how do we still maintain this southern city, the charm?
She says she'd like to see the Greenway more prominently utilized, pointing to Atlanta's Beltline, which is a pedestrian and bike path that runs through the city with apartments and shops right alongside it. Cowell was first elected as a city council member in 2001, going on to be a state senator, then state treasurer. Watched she return to politics after most recently serving as the president and CEO of Dix Park Conservancy.
That's a public-private partnership with the city. So I could see a lot of things going right with the city, how many talented people, amazing project, but also things that could be improved, like timelines, how long things were taking.
She thinks more public-private partnerships could help with that at times. She has a 2-year term to tackle these issues alongside a city council where all but one member is an incumbent.
Finish this sentence for me. At the end of 2 years, Raleigh will be
a city that works for everyone.
In Raleigh, Galat Malamed, CBS 17 News.